To do the one because they paid for me to go to London. I had a train ticket. I went on a train. And I went to the museum of the thing with the big dinosaur. It's not real. Just bones. But it felt like I was following us anyway. It's brilliant. Oh, this is whose is the sheet? No, whose was it? No, because Paula, she's on afterwards. She's brilliant. She's got like an American accent. She's really pretty and she's clever. But she wanted a bed sheet and I brought mine, but they didn't put mine up. Well, whose is it?
Thurston's.
Is it interesting to contemplate if she's ever had sex on this? Because Paula's all about life. About giving life to performance, and there's probably a lot of life on this right now, but apparently there's no signal at the minute. Anyway, this is dedicated to someone very special. Looks a little bit like you. From what I can remember. It's this poem dedicated to a girl I was very fond of, called I'm Waiting for You.
Oh.
I wait for you to see me. I wait for you to feel that every inch of me needs to feel a girl who's real. Me door knocker needs to feel your fingers, like an air freshener needs a smell that lingers. I've been waiting for you to knock for years, to ask if it's my binoculars. Peeking, seeking into your soul, through your eyes, your skin, your camisole. You'll giggle at my shyness, I'll wiggle and call you highness. And I'll show you such a spread. Fried eggs, black pudding and sliced white bread cut carefully into the shape of my heart, with sausage feet squeezed into the shape of arteries. These you will devour and digest within, and I'll wipe the yolk gobbling down your chin, and I'll tell you how much I need you as I feed you. I need you like Jesus needed Mary, like Jesus needed dairy. Like Maltesers ordinarily need a ballerina eating them in an advert to show their low-fat credentials. You are my essentials. On a mini break, you and the tablets that stop me willy ache. But don't you worry about the rash. The doctor says it'll be gone in a flash after I've completed the course of antibiotics. It's you and me off to the tropics. Where you'll meet me mother, who's paying for the hotel room where we'll be staying, but she'll be in the corner mostly praying for grandchildren. But you're not my mother! You're not my mother! You're not a mother! With a U, the way the rappers spell it. I'm gonna tell it like it is. You're the answer to me quiz. You make me fizz. You are the best bitch. Which isn't something I'd normally say. But you make me go crazy. My head goes hazy. You make my lazy eye water. We ought to be one, me and you. Until then, I'll adore the photos of you. I'll talk through the window of your upstairs lobe when you were doing a number 12. I need a prop for this one. Hold that. Well, I just need to check. Right. Yes. The poem is called The Show. I don't know what to do as I can't find me shoe. I'm wearing the left, but of the right I am bereft. They were there as a pair by the stair where I left them last night after watching First Night with Richard Gere and Guinevere, played by a lovely woman who's not succumbing to his attempts to impress. But I digress. Thing is, I have to go to the shops for my mum's Alco Pops and her 40 Mayfair lights and her American tan tights and some Andrex for the low because I've needed a poo since 2 and now it's 4 and I can't wait much more. And there's now a queue for the low because my mum's washing a stew who's a shrew who will find her trying to chew her tattoo of Kathmandu last Tuesday. I could poo in my left shoe, but then I'd not have a shoe at all, just a shoe with a poo in it and no loo roll with which to wipe the poo out of the shoe, so that won't do. I could hop to the shop, but I might drop the pop and that would defeat the object of going. I could poo next door, but I'm not allowed to anymore because it's against the law since the court order. I could go to the shops in my socks, but I do have standards. I just have to keep looking for that sneaky shoe. Even though I really don't need a poo, I'll hold it in and search far and wide, and I'll tense me bum to stem the tide. For me missing shoe I shall scour the land. I'll sit till me butt cheeks can no longer stand the strain, and me bowels irreparably expand. I will. Oh wait! Shoes in my hand. I am feeling relieved, but somewhat aggrieved at the unfortunate surprise spreading down my thighs, making the discovery of the show a less important to do than the urgency of my new emergency. And I like these trousers. They went really well with me show. One more if I find it, right, it's a bit of a sad one actually, it's a bit of a sad one to end on, but you know, sometimes you need to have a sad one. It's about kids. It's called Bastards! and other words. I don't like that kid John, and the funny looking ginger one, who's called Tyrrell and looks like a pig, and who's got a head that's way too big, which makes him look like a bobblehead doll. But I've not said that to his face, because his brother collects the catalogue money from his mum sometimes in place of his mum, which is a bingo, which he goes to every other weekend. This brother's got tattoos and does weightlifting at peak fitness. I witness these boys waiting for me when I come home from my shift, hating me and baiting me and giving me short shrift, because John thinks I fancy his big sister, with whom I once played Twister when we were both 12 years old, and the excitement became uncontrolled. And I got my finger caught down her cleave, and I was politely asked to leave the party, and then her mother told mine what I had done, and I wasn't allowed to talk to girls till I was 21. So they wait at the end of my road sometimes, and they shout and they call me names, and they steal me World of Warcraft mag, and my cheeks go up in flames, and I want to say something clever, find some words that they can't scoff, but all I end up saying is, well, you bastards, just fuck off. But then they just laugh harder, and it's worse than it ever was, and it's not fair, and it's not right, and I don't deserve it, because I'm lonely. I'm just lonely. And I know I'm not what was intended by me mum, or those that slaver for skin-deep social media skimmed perfection. And I know I'm hard to look at and listen to, and I'm easily pushed into the corner of your eye, and I know I fit awkwardly into the cheap seat life moulded for me, and children titter and silent plucked eyebrows raise at my approach, though I am the grubby line you won't cross, and I kick through the forgotten leaves in the gutters of your streets. I'm still part of you. I'm still one of you. I am what you might have been. So let me stand with you. Let me walk with you. And together, maybe, we will do. Brilliant. You're going to love Paula because she's really pretty. That's it.
15-minute break, so go and wet your whistles, refresh yourselves, do what you need to, and we'll see you back here soon.